Well, people always saying it's your boy Muzi 13 back with another one. Make sure you guys like, drop a follow, comment, all that good stuff. And we are back for another match preview in the Premier League, Arsenal versus Sunderland. Let's get right into it. You guys already know I always give you guys some quick pre-match notes, and I'm gonna do the same as well. So this is the 25th match day in the Premier League. Arsenal have played 38 games this season in all competitions with an impressive record of won 30 games, drawn 5, lost 3. In the Premier League, though, we have obviously played 24 games, won 16, drawn 5, lost 3. We are currently sat on 53 points with a plus 29 goal difference, which is the most in the league. And we are on pace for 84 points at 2.21 points per game. City are currently on 47 points, and Aston Villa are on 46 points. If we're talking about the head-to-head record, Arsenal drew with Sunderland earlier this season 2-2 with a late equalizer from Brian Brobby. That was one where Raya came out and there was that confusion with Gabriel where if Raya just stayed on his line, we win that game 2-1, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can make up for it this game. Arsenal are obviously aiming to extend the lead at the top of the league to 9 points before Manchester City face Liverpool on Sunday at Anfield. This is a huge opportunity for Arsenal to, extend the lead because, we've had these opportunities during the season so far. And if we had taken one or two of those, this league probably would have been done anyway. So let's hope we can take advantage of it. We're playing first, so I'm looking forward to it. Arsenal got an impressive result in their last game, winning 1-0 against Chelsea at home. We won the semifinals of the Carabao Cup 4-2 on aggregate. And Arsenal are obviously aiming to return back to winning ways in the league at home. We lost, obviously, our last home game to United 3-2. And in terms of injury news, Saka, Odegaard, and Marino are apparently out with injury right now. Odegaard wasn't seen in training. He didn't play against Chelsea. Saka is obviously out for, I think, a few weeks because of that injury he picked up in the match pre-Leeds. But yeah, let's get right into it. Arsenal, obviously, coming off that result against Chelsea. Impressive win, but now it's time to, put that behind us and get it moving. We have to take advantage of the fact that the schedule is in our favor this weekend. We're playing Sunderland at home. City go away to Liverpool at Anfield. And yeah, City are not going to have that many more tough games where they can drop points. Well, they've been dropping points on a lot of games, but we can't expect that to, continue forever. At some point, they'll pick up form. So while they're still in that route, we have to take advantage. And there's no better time than this weekend. Arsenal obviously bounced back to impressive winning ways in the Premier League, beating Leeds 4-0 away from home in their last game. That was a very good game, very good bounce back, resilient spirit from Arsenal. After we lost the game 3-2 to United, there were a lot of rumors, a lot of murmurs, a lot of people were saying, Leeds, Alan Rose, a tough game to go. You're gonna struggle there. You're gonna draw the game. City are gonna beat Spurs. It's gonna be, close again. But while it was 4 points going into that weekend, City are the ones who dropped points. We're the ones who got the win, and it was an impressive win against Leeds. So I'm expecting to see more of the same at the Emirates. I feel like the Emirates crowd is going to be buzzing after that, last minute win against Chelsea in the midweek, thanks to this guy here, Kai Havertz. So yeah, I think the crowd is going to be up for it. I want them to, continue pushing the boys. We're in the home stretch now, 14 more games in the Premier League. If we win this game now, I think they actually saw something where it was like if Arsenal win 11 out of their 14 games left in the Premier League, that should be good enough to win the league. So obviously, if we win this weekend against Sunderland, and I think City even drop points or lose, then it might even reduce to like either 10 or 9 more games that we have to win. So the clock is ticking for City, but we got to do our job. We haven't done it when we played the likes of Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, the chance to extend the lead. But I'm hoping that the boys are going to be still running on that high from that Chelsea game and get the job done. In terms of a starting lineup, I did a predicted lineup video. You guys can check that out on my page. But I would like to see a few changes come in. Havertz obviously up top. Maybe give him a start. 60, get him 60 minutes, from the start, and they can bring on the likes of either Gyökeres or Jesus. It looks like Eze is probably going to remain there because we're still unaware of what's happening with Odegaard, with the injury. And I want to see maybe the likes of Ben White, Calafiori get a start. You keep your two center backs, but it's important to refresh, keep the fullbacks fresh in because, that was a gruesome 90 minutes. Not like in terms of them, jumping into tackles and, Chelsea putting it all on us, but it's just the fact that it was a long 90 minutes, like, and it's a short time turnaround to play the game, Thursday, Friday, then the game on Saturday. So maybe, you go with White, you go with Calafiori. If it's not working, you still have Hincapié and Timber that you can bring on. But I'm confident about this game. I think the boys are going to remember what happened in that Sunderland game conceding in the last minute. Sunderland are a good team at home, but they are poor away from home. They actually have one of the worst away records in the league. So I'm expecting us to take advantage of it and win. It's time to bounce back to winning ways at the Emirates. That we have to show that United game was a blip. And I mean, so far it is because we've only lost one game at the Emirates. So I'm looking forward to this game. I think we're going to win. Score prediction, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Hopefully it's 3-0, but I'm going to go for a 3-1 win. And I'm going to go for the likes of Kai Havertz, Madueke, and Eze to be the goal scorers. What do you guys think? But yeah, let me know in the comments below. It's been your boy Muzi13. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.